guys discussed at all he's going to be available? Odell Beckham, and bringing him in, or
you know what? I mean, we're always looking to make the team better, and we'll obviously keep all those conversations inside. But I can't speak on any rumors, if whatever that's out there. But always looking for opportunities to make our team better. With that being said, though, I really feel good about our wide receiver room. I think they're growing. I think we got 3 young guys that really can make plays, and they're continuing to make plays, and we'll just keep growing in confidence in them. And then I feel good about their backups as well, with Greg Ward and JJ and some of the guys, Deion Kane that we have in the practice squad, and Hightower, who we have in the practice squad, and Keyshawn Johnson, who we have in the practice squad. So I feel really good about that room. It's a lot of different skill sets in that room that we really like.
Anthony Harris now take part in practice for the last couple times. Is it safe to say that he will be available?
He'll be up. Yeah, he'll be up.
Is Jalen Reagor going to be up?
Jalen Reagor will be up. Yeah, Jack Driscoll will be up. JJ will be the only one that's down. JJ will be down.
In our time with you, Keenan Allen is a player you've spoken about quite a bit. What about your development with him and the relationship you feel kind of learn about you from that?
It's going to be, I know this, I got a good relationship with Keenan, and we still communicate to this day. I'm happy that I was able to coach him and learn from him, and hopefully he learned from me as well. And so it'll be fun to give him a hug before the game and talk to him after the game about his family, about everybody in his life. Ask me that question again,
though.
What
can we learn about you, I guess, or the way you coach, the way you develop players based on your work with him?
Good players, really good players like Keenan Allen make you look like a really good coach, and so I'm grateful to Keenan for that. But I'm obsessed with fundamentals. I really am obsessed with fundamentals, and that's something even before I coached Keenan. So it was good to be able to with Keenan. He's really dynamic off the line of scrimmage, and he's really dynamic in and out of the break, and he continues to be that. I'm thinking back to 2013 where he was dynamic then, and now he continues to do that. And so obviously we spent a lot of time on, and he knows how to attack a defender, and we spent a lot of time together just really sorting through all those things, right? Really the main one there is how to attack a defender. And obviously the releases and in and out of the break. And so, he's still on my teach tapes of, when we're trying to teach guys, hey, look how Keenan does this on this one. And when you have a good player like that you're able to teach other guys from, that's a good thing, because they're kind of, you're bringing them to stage one of it and be like, hey, this is how we kind of talk through this. So he's going to forever be on my teach tapes. And so hopefully what you see, Zach, to answer your question, is hopefully what you see is the fundamentals. Again, Keenan's a great player and he's a great student of the game, so he's getting there because of how talented he is. But hopefully what you see from Keenan, the fundamentals that you see from Keenan, are a reflection of, hey, how I'm obsessed with fundamentals, and that's what I hope you take from that with his game. Now I hope his game's quiet on Sunday.
How often have you had a player that's forever going to be on your teach tape? Like you talk about Phillip Rivers a lot. How often do you come across players like that? Do you see somebody here that you say, this guy's going to be on?
Yeah, definitely. I see. We're already transition. You always transition your teach tapes as you go throughout your career, and you take the good things that guys do, and you're like, man, we're going to really teach from this. And so of course, there's already been some like, oh, that was better than anything they ever done from our guys here, right? Whether it's Jalen, whether it's Dallas, whether it's Devontae, Jalen Reagor, Quez, right? Kenny, right? I could keep going on. Like, so there's all those guys have already had teach-worthy type plays, you know what I mean? And so that's always something that's exciting to be able to show your guys, when you're teaching a play, like, and they're in the room and you show Kenny doing it, like, okay, now everybody can learn from that. So definitely think we got guys in this building that have that ability, and I just want them to continue to contribute to the teach tape so that we can weed everybody else out. But Keenan definitely is going to always have got plays on there just because he made a lot of plays, and it's always good to be able to teach from good players that you had.
Nick, Joe Judge says he's had issues this year with his headset. There was a report that's something a lot of head coaches have dealt with. Have you experienced that at all?
I have not. I think whether that's our stadium ops. I don't even know who's really in charge of it. I should give him a high five though. I'm gonna find out because my headsets worked well, and I'll make sure I thank him. I know the guy that helps me put it on before, and so I'm gonna thank him on Sunday.
Who do you guide Devontae towards when it comes to the teach tape? Like,
Again, you can always take different things from different people, and so like you want to try to find the guy that's kind of similar. But Devontae's a unique player, and so but I've said it before that I think like Devontae has some Keenan Allen type qualities off the line of scrimmage, and so. And so we, with the release stuff, we look at that quite a bit of that with Keenan Allen. But it's never I just don't like to like zero in on just one person. Like if right, I don't care who it is. If it's a college game and I see somebody work a good release, I might pull that into my teach tape. And so like this morning we watched a fade route, and we looked at Larry Fitzgerald and how he did it, and so and that could be a fade, it could be a slant or anything like that, and so that's what we looked at today, and so it could be anybody. Larry's not playing anymore, and so you can use it from any avenue you want to use it from.
Is Tyree Jackson ready to play it?
Yeah, again, we have another day to figure that out, so we're still sorting through some things, and so we'll know a little bit more about that tomorrow.
I assume that's the case with John Hightower too, but you did protect him on the practice squad. What is it about him that kind of separates him from the other two guys there, Deion Kane and Keyshawn Johnson?
Yeah, it's hard. You're like Keyshawn Johnson, and you're like, wait, is that? Yeah, I know, I get it. And so, John, he just got really good skill. He's got great speed. He's got a good ability off the line of scrimmage. Again, he's fast. I think there's a movie out there that I think it's Friday Night Lights where they're asking the guy from Odessa, Texas about who are they playing? Dallas Carter, and he says like three things, but he's like they're fast, and he says three other things, and they say they're fast again, right? And so that's kind of my analogy. John's fast, and so that's why I said it like that. But so he's got some unique talents, and we're sure glad that we have him. Again, I feel really good about that wide receiver room.
Nick, what's it been like working with Jamal Singleton so far this season? I wanted to know, does his Air Force background ever come up? And what is his role as the assistant head coach? How does that sort of come
he's got a lot of things that he's able to provide insight to me with, and so I really value that. First and foremost, he's a great running back coach, and that's his first job to be our running back coach and to get the guys ready, and he's done a great job. I can't say enough good things about Jamal and how good of a football coach he is. Great person. So I'm able to bounce schedule thoughts off of him. Maybe hey, something that a team message. So he's just another ear that I have to be able to bounce some things off of. Obviously, I'm being with Kevin Patullo for a long time. I kind of use him in that same mode. And then my assistant Tyler Scudder's been around a lot of different people, a lot of good head coaches. So I'm able to use those three guys. And Jamal is just a great asset to have in a lot of different ways. And again, just can't say how good a job he's doing as a running back coach. He's really doing a nice job there.
Now that you're kind of halfway through here, how's that evolution gone? You talked about some of the scheduling with Jamal and different guys and Kevin. Have you changed? Have you learned? Does that continue to adapt as you go on?
I think, when I talk about doubling down on things, it's like there's some things that are like, hey, those 5 core values that we talk about all the time, we double, like in times of tribulations and in times of triumph, you double down on those things, right? And so, but one thing that isn't like, hey, it's set in stone, our schedules and like schemes, right? Those are evolving at all times. You're doing what's best for the team at certain times. And so you may have a Monday night schedule that you like, or you may have a normal week schedule that you like, or a Thursday night game, or a Thanksgiving week, whatever it is. But again, you're just always trying to adapt to do what's best for the players, and that whether that scheme or whether that schedules, that's always fluid and that's always changing. So I'm always interested to see how different people do it, talk it through with our building, different people in our building, from the strength coaches to the trainers to everybody, to do what's best for our guys and their bodies and everything.